What up folks, I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Bandai Ultra Monster DX Arch Belial or Arch Belial, depending on where you look. There's a little translation thing going on, but it's, it's an Arch Belial, Arch Belial. They both sound pretty good to me. This is a cool DX figure that I never got to review because I didn't have it when it initially came out. I got mine along with, I want to say, Grand King or some Grand King variant through my pal Steven of Steven's Toy Reviews a while back now too. So it's been a while since I got this and the other one. I can't find the other one. They were together for the longest time. Like, they weren't even in my backlog. They were like in a box adjacent to my backlog and with other stuff. And I was just like, I never even, like, you've seen me do plenty of like organizings where I've like dealt with like the Ultraman section. These guys never came up. This guy was not part of that at all because he was nowhere near there. And I always meant to review this guy. Had I put him on my backlog shelf, I probably would have a long time ago, but I did not do that. But I did find him. I came across him and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna review that guy now. Why not? Because I needed some Ultraman content. I've been lacking a little bit. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So this guy is missing his tag, as you can see. I don't have the tag. Did I ever get the tag? I don't think I did. It wasn't a big deal to me though, because I don't like the tag. He's just a big. This is awesome. This is like a big hulking, like Venom, like Belial. You know what I'm saying? It's got a few points of articulation. It's got articulation in the knees that just swivel, which is interesting. And then at the shoulders and at the tail. So just a few points, but it's a vinyl figure. It's a big vinyl figure. And boy, I feel like they don't make the DXs like this anymore. Look at this thing. It is tremendous. This tail is huge and beautiful looking. A really nice looking tail and a really awesome like metallic paint. Gets more metallic as it goes down, which is very, very cool. Check that out. It actually changes color a bit, so it's really, really nice. Like the upper dorsals are a different color than the lower ones, but it's a beautiful transition into it, and I really, really like it. So outstanding tail, and I really like the way it is shaped. It's really, really nice. It's sticking up a little bit. Just excellent. You know, the rest of these big dorsals look awesome. They look like, you know, an alien xenomorph on the bottom, which is really cool. And then you got that kind of like dark, like almost metallic red. It's like I said, it's more metallic as it goes down and less metallic up here, but it's still kind of metallic. And then the shoulder ones are a little bit more metallic, as well as the ones on his chest and like the last one up here, which is interesting. A few different colors going on. But it all looks really good, even at the nails, which look pretty fantastic in my opinion. Again, there's like a xenomorph undertone here that I really like. And then you got kind of like eyes over here. Just one side is painted. Typical of Bandai, but you know, it is what it is. And then you got this translucent green plastic that's glued into there. And of course you got it on these giant crystals on his back, which look outstanding. Like really, really, really nice. These upper ones, though, are painted green. So it's an interesting transition. They painted these and then they glued this just section on. And that looks phenomenal. Honestly does. The ones on his knees are just painted. And again, you know, it looks like eyes, but I guess it's just the painted green. You got the jewel in the middle in like a metallic purple, which looks really, really good. This whole chest piece is sculpted awesome. This belly piece, it looks a little glossy, but it's just wet. This guy was kind of dusty where he was, so I just kind of gave him a little bit of a wash a few hours ago before doing this, and he's, I guess, still a little bit wet down the center here, but yeah, it gives it a more slimy monster look. The feet are done in that same metallic that's on the tail, which looks absolutely awesome. You got it over here as well. So beautiful sculpt throughout, the legs, the feet, everything. Just, again, hulking. That's a good way to describe this guy, hulking. And the head sculpt is awesome. I love it. I love these horns. I love the yellow eyes. Very nice and Belial-like, you know? So all this looks phenomenal. Like, the only thing better, I think, would be an open mouth, but this just rocks. It looks great proportionally as well. So, yeah, this is a beast. I wish I would have got to it sooner, but at the same time, it's good to find these things, you know, and get to do them whenever I find them. I just think they're awesome, and it doesn't take away from the figure at all. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Arch Belial with a bunch of figures that you might have in your collection. He's a big guy. It kind of looks like he would be good with, like, you know, Haya's stuff, height-wise, you know, but I think he's meant to be bigger and hulking than other ones. So, you know, it works in a lot of scales. And here it is with some Ultra Man figures you might have in your collection, including another DX. Who he's bigger than. I think that's accurate. And my final thoughts, well, it took me forever to do, but I'm glad I finally did it. This is awesome. Like, it was just not around. It's like an out of sight, out of mind type of deal. It was in a box that was on the side, on top, you know, with other stuff on top of it, and I wasn't looking for this. I was looking for something else, and not something to review just because I was just looking for something. You know how it goes, you know, you need stuff sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I think I know where that is, and I found this guy instead, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never reviewed this, and it's a big, chunky DX Ultra Monster. I love reviewing this stuff, so crazy that I never did, but awesome to have done it now, because, like I said, I've been kind of lacking in Ultra content, and I wanted to feature something, so this is perfect. I never did review it, and again, he's got a partner somewhere, probably in a box near to where this guy was, that when I do find him, he'll be featured as well. But, you know, they're fine. They're big, hulking monsters, and I kind of like that they're separate, you know. I'm not a big fan of doing combined reviews, you know, even though I've done a few recently like that. It's not my favorite thing to do for a number of reasons. So it was good that I found him on its own. I wasn't even tempted. I was like, I found him, like, oh, I'm doing this guy right now because he deserves to be done. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection with some Ultra Monsters. Till next time, peace out, peeps.